Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. Well, let's investigate this dead body. Looks like fragments of something. Burned, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. Where? It was there! I'll have to double check that later. Okay, fragments in the dead body. Alright. Well, let's look at the obvious knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. Yeah, I guess it never really explained what we're doing. We're examining this dead body that exploded. Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Is it that long, or that... Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar because it was the one that you had. Yep, that's it. It's the knife that person was holding. It's getting really weird. Just way too many strange coincidences. Whatever the person is, that mask was that attacked me last night. They were holding that knife. Yeah, excuse me. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. Yeah, Makoto is getting a little oh, why did I do that? Now let's talk to people. Byakuya, what you got for me? What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
My alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Okay. I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious the murder took place after nighttime? How could you know that for sure? Yeah, how? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only take place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. True. Toko, Hirohina, and I were at the gym together the entire night last night. Okay. So that only leaves me with a... Once I find Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all were at the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As the precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. Yeah, the only one who doesn't have are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came into the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was deep asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. Yeah, I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. Yep. Really bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of bad. You know what you have for me, girl? I remember right. It looked like that. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yaka said not to touch it, avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any of the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's right, there's no blood around the body, which is kind of weird. Okay. 4 chickens. 4? Huh.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here, hero. Do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
Huh? What's wrong? Well, there's only 4 now.
Huh?
Wonder where it went.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there was definitely 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is going to have an impact on the structure of the world. Huh?
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. Huh? Well, okay. Good luck with that. I'll leave you the best. Hero, do you have anything else to say? It's 11 o'clock right now. And?
Serious?
Well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found. Should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. My Kuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual. I had a dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. And I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get a pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Oh, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. True, but, did bring about some events. We should probably look at this thing. Now that controls the sprinkler. Hold on. The thing turns on at 7:30 every morning. If I was found before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. See, now, obviously, you can't... This is what I like about Danganronpa. You can't leave the room until you, for sure, have seen everything. Like, literally, you have to go in everything. That seems disorganized. In other words, pretty stereotypical tool shed. Hello. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Didn't know why you just keep mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. Wet and dirty. Huh. Now, like I said, I can't remember if I watched the anime first or if I played the game first. I'm pretty sure I played the game first of Danganronpa. And you have to... So this... No, I think I watched it. I watched it first. So, I mean, some of the stuff I knew, other stuff I didn't. Alright, check the body thoroughly. Well, let's look at that. Huh? Something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's something else on it. It's a tattoo. Got burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing, but... Looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, guess we look at... Alright, let's look at this part of the body. Top half of the body is wet. Probably when we doused it. It's got set on fire and threw water on it. Since I only threw water on that part, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's something strange about the top half being wet. Oh, there's nothing strange. There isn't, right? Middle. Bottom half. Bottom half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. Nothing strange about that, right? I think I checked everything I needed into this area. I'm not done yet. The thing I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicion. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. But also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never that kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Nope, not at all. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. If I key to her room.
It's all clear now.
Just simply ruin to attach. Blah.
What?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. That's right, let's see if you'll let me borrow the key room. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, you have to hear it later at the class chat. It's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Later. Okay, you keep saying that one area. It's the gym. I mean, if you just go to the map, I'm pretty sure it just show you. Yeah, see, right there. It's like basically exclamation points mean go check out this place. Yeah, there we are. That's what I was looking for. Moncoon's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Just found something. What is it?
Huh?
It's what? It's a bomb.
What?
fragments I found in the garden. It was the Monokuma bomb. Okay, I checked everything else I can think of. All that stuff now is Kyoko's room. Should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. See you in the garden. Wow, this is actually a pretty short investigation. I'm fairly okay with that, though. I want to go this way. Oh, he's back in the garden. Hey, Byakuya. Think we can go now, Byakuya?
Let's go.
I'm going to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Alright. I got like a... I just ate cereal like right before I recorded this, so I got some sugar around my lips. Alright, Byakuya. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... click! And it's open. Looks like it. Thank you. Alright. This is Kyoko's room. Looks just like mine. Nothing in here. There's a bathroom. Yeah, better not look inside. Alright, Byakuya, what you got for me?
What?
That might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
Can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here. Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much you take time to take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. Oh, I know. What? Oh, right. She gave me that note. Found it. It's in the envelope. Well, Kyoko gave it me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something that certainly happened, so open it. Right. I'm getting there. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there. Looks like it. Gee, I wonder what it could mean. But hey, let's look at this obvious thing first. Something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The locker on those really traditional public bathrooms uses them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. Well, gee. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if it is a key, I think I
possible.
might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo. This might go to. Dojo. Okay. Well, you know, let's check under the sheets. Probably didn't expect to find anything as I looked through the sheets. What's this? Found a crumbled up piece of paper. Class number 7-8, student registry, Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
Appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Looks like it. It's probably the only thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and beep. That's it. Blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said that death without meaning was unappealing, and this was what She left behind. Your sentimental indulgencies. Hurry up and finish our search. Okay. I haven't put myself together, then look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Interesting. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. Oh? The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. Yeah. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Oh, Fenrir. She insisted that she hasn't been kidnapped, that she's received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Okay. Nothing wrong against that. Mukuro's profile has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. The ultimate soldier. Mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then
I see.
never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Of course you would know Fenrir.
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their use, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Huh? It's you.
What?
Why have you got your pretty little hand there?
What?
Oh, you found our profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there? Not really. But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. But she's dead. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out of here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violators really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations, of course. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organize and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complain about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Go on. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. There's 16.
Hey,
When you all first got in the main hall together back then, there were 15 people there, right? Yes. I think that first meet may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
Total number of students taking place in this killing game was actually 16.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate
Name.
despair. Watch out for her.
Yep. 16th student Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is.
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because. Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't want to wake up in a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know. Yeah, that would be a bad thing.
Indeed.
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back to that sneakiness Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Oh. Ooh. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Okay. Monokuma's account. Those gloves cover a bunch of scars? On the back of her hand. That tattoo. Wait, but no. No, because this said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears his gloves to hide scars. Which means... let's make nails on the corpse. What do you think about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap? His trap?
Such ignorance.
God, must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Honestly, Monokuma is trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. Why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later, but the mere fact he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. True. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? She's a student, she killed someone that would make her part of the school killing gang. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Oh?
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? Without Mukuro, the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? It's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise question about, would be bold to say the least. Don't know why he's all of a sudden trained to accents. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's true, Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigating. Should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's the one I gotta click on? What unlockers here? They use wooden keys just like those super. Oh yeah.
I see.
Oh, do you see the locker farthest to the right? Yes.
Very strange.
The one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what this means, right? I'll use the key we found. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm getting to it, you snarky bastard. Click. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, there's nothing but strong will sticks. Strong sticks. Okay. Something else in the locker. A ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. That bloodstain?
I see.
So that means it must have. Okay, duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? That's all lockers off now. Well, now what? Something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? Rocco's hiding items are clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps the Yakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on the next location. What's the next location?
What?
Something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. The mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of. How are you supposed to find out about that? Well, there's one place I could think of. Where in the school would you go to do research on something? In the library. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Let's go.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. I mean, I know you're thinking you're the big hero, but you're not. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Dragon seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand, gone straight to a shelf in the back. Here we go. Quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll wait for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. You're just being a fucking translator. Shut up. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out in the Middle East. Unlike military constructors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Yikes, that's strange. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mare presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the groups were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Sure, somehow I believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply disbanded, imploded.
What?
Sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, this is... Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. Those people are part of our world. The battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Yikes. Are you becoming back to your old ways that you were before, Byakuya? I almost called you Kyoko. You last... Did you mention it? Report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? Wolf of Ragnarok. The Wolf of Ragnarok. Anyways, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. I got a tattoo of Fenrir. Uh-oh. That's it.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Yep.
That's right.
Time to start the class trial. But I will have to wait in the next part of Danganronpa. So thank you all so much for watching. In the next part, we'll find out who died and who killed the person. And this class trial is going to have a few twists and turns in it. So I'll see you guys in the next part.